Hello folks, welcome to the channel. In today's episode we will take a deep dive into the life of Collin Abroadcast. He is a popular YouTuber known for his travel vlogging video content. Famous for exposing fake markets and haggling with salespeople, Collin's YouTube channel, Collin Abroadcast, has about 1.5 million subscribers. But before we tackle this episode, make sure to hit like and subscribe to our channel. With that covered, now let's get into this. Collin was born on May 17, 1988, in Waukesha, Jamaica. He is currently 34 years old. He began his YouTube career on July 1, 2012. He posted his first video to his YouTube channel on July 26, 2014. His first video was titled "Smart Duckling Figures Outweigh Home." His YouTube channel's most popular video to date is Beijing Fake Market Spree, with 31 million hits. On his YouTube channel, he is just under 1.5 million subscribers and over 150 million total views. Collin has numerous YouTube channels, including Collin Abroadcast VR, Abroadcast, and Collin Abroadcast Shorts. Collin's primary sources of income are his various YouTube channels and freelancing gigs. On a good month Collin can make up to $6,000, which brings his yearly total to about $72,000. Collin is known for two things: traveling and haggling while vlogging. I don't fully understand why people do not object to him recording them. Most people just play around with his camera, pointing out to it, but we rarely see someone being offended by it, or having an issue with him vlogging. One famous incident was when Collin was spotted by a salesperson in a Beijing fake market. He was apparently trending on Chinese Twitter that week and many people took notice of him. He lived in China for about 4 years. On his vlogs you can see him bargaining salespeople and getting great reactions out of them. It can serve as a great training video for someone who has trouble bargaining, or just standing up for themselves. It's a great watch for introverts in general. Hope that remark doesn't offend anyone. Moving on. What's interesting about some of his Beijing videos is that most of the salespeople are women and they almost flirt with him to get the better end of the bargain. Sometimes they act charmed and flirty, at other times, they often look completely dumbfounded and clueless as to what he is saying. They explicitly ask him if he's joking because of his bargaining antics. Let's talk a bit about his vlogging gear. He uses a Panasonic GH5 as the main camera, a Sony a7 III as the secondary camera. For the smooth footage, Collin uses a Moza Air 2S electronic stabilizer, and a GlideCam weighted stabilizer. And finally, for editing, a 2020 Razer Blade 17 with 8 TB of internal SSD. He edits on Power Director and says that it's an intuitive, easy-to-use app that is a great way to start with video editing. But everybody down to the core wants the same thing in the world: to be loved, be well or happy, healthy, with family and I guess the wealthy too. Collin is from a lost tribe of road warriors, prideful of their expeditions. He recently stated in an interview that, "When I travel I meet a lot of people and I get a sense of pride telling people who and what you are. When I tell people about my channel, 99% of the time they think it's cool and interesting. This identity is something I am really proud of. I travel the world and go to the markets and bargain with the vendors and get the best deals for whatever we are bargaining for. When we go on YouTube, there's a lot of food and nightlife stuff, but I saw a gap in travel shopping. Then it inspired me to create for this niche. Often people go to markets and get intimidated by these pushy and feisty sellers, but there's actually nothing to fear. I see tourists feel shocked and uncomfortable thinking the guy is gonna rob me, rip me off, but that doesn't have to happen if you know how." Before leaving his home to pursue YouTube full-time, Collin was working odd jobs to get by. Mostly work in retail. All through his 20s this idea started to grow in him that maybe the typical 9-to-5 wasn't for him. As long as he can remember, he wanted to be a travel vlogger. So then, when he found a job. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Take care, stay safe, and we will see you in the next one.